Empieza el Maker Live. Se viene. Se viene, ¿eh? Empieza. Hay subtítulos españoles para vosotros, no, solo inglés. Se viene, ¿eh? ¿Esto no Noruega?
Welcome to Minecraft Live 2024.
No, vale.
We're coming to you from the home of Minecraft here at our office in Stockholm, Sweden.
Están... Qué guapas están las oficinas, eh.
We've got a fun show for you, with the latest and greatest things coming to the world of Minecraft. A brand new, never-before-seen game drop, inside info directly from our team, and a sneak peek into the wider world of Minecraft, including some exclusive insight into our upcoming movie. Everything we'll show you for vanilla Minecraft
van a enseñar cosas nuevas y lo de la peli.
In fact, you'll be playing it in the next few months.
En los próximos meses ya lo podrás jugar.
Your creativity and passion for 15 years and counting inspires us to create, both inside and outside of our games.
Me ha dicho que después de 15 años seguimos siendo creativos. Acaban de ponerle un efecto de sonido a la nevera de un cofre.
2010, this wonderful community-made video was one of the first things I ever saw about the game. Whenever I rewatch it, I think back to my first moments playing and how this game has
Estaba viendo
changed so
vídeos
many lives,
y le recuerdan a las primeras veces que jugó.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks.
Espérate.
Where the only limit is your imagination. Let's go wherever you want to go.
No.
Climb the tallest mountains. Venture down to the darkest caves.
Hostia, qué homenaje.
Build anything you want. Day or night, rain or shine. Because this is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in. Build a majestic castle. Invent a new machine. Or take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can craft. And fight off the dangers of the night. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do.
Esto lo he visto 1000 veces, eh.
This adventure, it's up to you.
Traer una persona hace poco lo hizo de nuevo, pero con cosas nuevas.
That trailer really brings back memories. We come so far and yet
Yep.
Minecraft is still the same game we all love. We have now celebrated Minecraft's 15-year anniversary, and it's been an incredible year. A few highlights are the Tricky Trials update, Marketplace Summer Celebration, and End the Cup Championships.
Sí, lo de la celebración de los 15 años estaba explicando Jeff.
I started working on Minecraft and Minecraft
Hizo
related
hacer un homenaje a cuando
40
empezaron.
years ago. At first, I was coding back when modding had a small apartment turned office.
Las primeras horas
Now I'm
haciendo
Modrian's
código
chief
cuando
creative
Moyan
officer,
tiene una pequeña
and I
oficina.
try my best to help all our teams to create the greatest Minecraft experiences. The world of Minecraft is still growing in many ways, and you might wonder how it's possible for us to explore so many
Que
stories and
sigues
interpretations.
creciendo de muchas maneras.
The truth is that you, our community, have been doing this since the beginning. Every player has
Y
their
esto
own
está haciendo
story to
gracias a
tell,
que
and their
la
own take
comunidad
on
sigue
what
creciendo desde el
Minecraft
principio.
is. We take inspiration from that creativity when we explore new things. Minecraft Dungeons told the story of the Arch-Illager, and Minecraft Legends went back in time and let you lead
Está
mobs
explicando que
into
Minecraft
battle with
Años
pigmen
explica la
invasion.
historia del
Today, you'll hear
villager
about
ese
some of the
y
upcoming
Legends
ways
que
we
explica
tell
la historia del
stories
pasado.
beyond our games, and exploring more interpretations of what Minecraft can be. Soon we'll get to see the world of Minecraft brought to life on the big screen, thanks to
Dentro de
our
poco
upcoming
veremos
film,
el
a
mundo de Minecraft en la
movie.
pantalla grande.
I had the opportunity to travel all the way to New Zealand and finally see the production firsthand. It's one example
He
of how
tenido
Minecraft is
la
growing in
suerte de
entertainment.
viajar
But
a
at the
donde está
heart of
haciendo
it
la peli y
all is
verlo en primera
still
mano.
the game. The teams working on Minecraft are ambitious and want to create the best tools and technologies that will help us and creators to make more Minecraft stories.
Uno de esos creo que eran los que hacían los cuadros.
The core vanilla gameplay team did a tremendous job with Tricky Trials. Now we're planning to have a change of pace in terms of releasing new features. Earlier this year, they released the Armored Paws drop, which included Armadillo and new Wolf
Este
variants.
año
And the ambition is to continue
Agregaron
to
lo de
drop more
patitas
feature
armadas, creo que se
nuggets.
llamaba la actualización
These
esta
small
pequeña.
regular updates will replace the yearly summer update that you might be used to. This will also allow us to consider long-term improvements to ensure we can build Minecraft for the long run. When we expand into new areas, our primary creative principle is that it starts with vanilla. Because, just as the trailer you saw, that is what brought us here, and it's still our favorite game for 15 years and counting. You can rely on us, that our dedication will last
Van
another
explicando lo de
15
las actualizaciones
and more.
pequeñas, que ahora van a ser actualizaciones pequeñas en vez de una grande. En un año. Está poniendo efectos de Minecraft a todo. La impresora.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are
Agnes.
well. As Jens mentioned, we in the core game team are working on drops, and today we are excited
el
to show
equipo
you
está
two of them
trabajando
that
en
we have been
drops.
working on.
¿Eh?
And both of them will
¿Dos?
release within the next few months. A
¿Dos?
little bit later in the show, we will, for the first time, show you a completely new drop that adds a new biome with
No lo vi
its
más,
own
sí.
unique mood. But
Espérate,
before that,
¿cómo que
we
dos?
would love to start with our next drop. It's a combination of two things many of you have been wishing for. It's
Dos co-
hardcore mode in Bedrock and bundles. And we
No.
call it Bundles of Bravery. And we have
Eso lo
two
dijo
amazing,
Bobbycraft.
clever team members that will show more.
No, solo van a meter. Espérate, ¿un drop solo va a ser esto? No. No puede ser. No.
Hardcore mode is your traditional Minecraft experience, except with one life to live.
Van a meter Minecraft Hardcore en
Playing
Bedrock.
hardcore mode
Y luego
brings
de
back that
los bundles.
feeling of the first time that you play Minecraft, because everything is new.
Pero
everything
Agnes
is
ha dicho
dangerous,
dos drops.
But
O
now
sea, esto
your
va a ser un
entire
drop.
playthrough, everything is dangerous all the time.
No,
and that
no
adds
puede
to the
ser.
level of excitement that
No,
you-
porque esto
you
es solo
have for
una cosa para
everything
una
that you
versión.
do. Everything
Bueno.
is new, everything is scarier, because you can't afford to make any of those mistakes. In Java and in Bedrock, we have a very different menu experience for getting into
Bueno, está explicando lo de
So,
que es
in
hardcore y
Bedrock, we have
que
this nice little toggle that you
y
flip
que
that
en
says, "I wanna play this in
en
hardcore mode."
Java y
But
Bedrock
my
los
favorite
menús
part
son
is
muy
that
diferentes.
in the corner where you have your little image of your world that you're about to join, a little outline appears, and then the hardcore heart
Y están
that starts to
explicando
pulse there.
esto
So you
de
really
cómo
know
va a
that
ser
you're gonna have a very
hardcore en
difficult
Bedrock.
experience in front of you. When
Esto
you've
sin
been playing
más.
Minecraft for a long time, you get into a routine, and you do things on the regular that are just very normal for you. When you play hardcore mode, you have to break that routine and create
Sí,
an entirely
dices que cuando
new
juegas
way to
Minecraft en
play
normal,
that
que
is maybe a
tienes
little bit more
como
risk
una
averse,
rutina
unless you wanna play
y haces
very
muchas
often,
cosas que
very
luego en
short
hardcore no puedes
bursts.
hacer.
But your
Tienes que romper esa
experience
rutina.
is always going to be unique and very different, because that one life to live changes the entire way that
Claro.
you play.
Dice que solo una vida para vivir cambia la forma entera de
We're
jugar.
super excited for you to try hardcore mode, and maybe you'll feel a little safer if you're able to bring those extra items with you in the new bundles.
Vale, sí, lo de los bundles. Pero van a meter un drop para bundles. Bueno, y corrección de bugs, creo.
This is Matthew, take one.
Hola. Hola, Matthew.
We
¿Qué tal?
added bundles to help people pack more into their inventory. So in old versions of Minecraft, if you were digging a tunnel, you might end up with 64 blocks of cobblestone, and it fits
Sí,
into one
pero esto-
inventory slot. Today, if you dig that same tunnel, you're going to get a lot of different blocks. Even if it's only 64 blocks in total,
A
they're
ver,
gonna
sí,
take a lot of
entiendo
inventory
la-
slots because they don't stack
El
together.
propósito de esto
A bundle lets you pack those items together,
lo entiendo.
reclaim that space,
Pero para
and have an
jugadores que ya han
inventory that
empezado
feels
no es
like it
útil.
did back in the early
Pero
days of Minecraft.
para empezar, un mundo es súper útil. Porque
When we
normalmente
first came up with the idea
recoleccionas
for the bundle,
pocos
we
ítems
wanted
de
to make
muchas
sure it
cosas
was actually going
diferentes.
to be useful.
Entonces puedes meterlo todo
So
en
we
un
wanted
bundle,
a
eso es
whole
muy
lot of
útil.
streams of players playing survival
Yo sí que lo
Minecraft.
entiendo, la verdad.
We waited until they opened their inventory and then we took a screenshot. Then we went
Eso.
through all these screenshots and we said, what could this player do if they had a bundle?
Eso.
What we found is that most
Hay
people would
muchos
be able to
ítems
free up 8
diferentes
inventory slots or
de
more,
poco
which gave them a
cantidad.
lot of room to carry
Ahí
more of
está.
anything they wanted.
Obviamente si tienes un stack de algo no te sirve
The
para
main
nada.
advantage
Pero-
of using a bundle is that you can go out for longer. If you're going out on your first adventure, you can pack things into a bundle and have a lot more space in your inventory before it fills up and you have to come home
Eso.
again.
Para meter esos 5 ítems está
There
muy
are a
bien,
lot
por
of
ejemplo.
creative ways to use bundles as well. You
Y es
could
fácil
create a
usar,
gift
o sea,
for
de
your friend,
craftear, está
dye
muy
a
bien.
bundle in their favorite color and give it to them with their favorite items inside. Bundles are also an interesting
Venga.
roleplay item, or could be used in storytelling. The idea of having a little bag is just kind of inherently cute and fun.
¡Oh! ¡Oh! Otra vez esto. Otra referencia a este animador. Villager News. Esto lo veía de pequeño yo, Monster excitante. ¡Oh! ¡Ojo! Un monstruo en el bosque, por así decirlo. Ojo, puede ser. Puede ser que no te quieran. Ojo. Puede ser que sea ahora, no creo, ¿no?
Oh, you're heading into the woods.
Uh.
Very well, but I must warn you.
Me encanta este animador y que ahora lo metan en Minecraft Live. Me encanta. Me encanta.
What? Why not? Oh no, this is just the entrance, darling. The exit's over there.
La entrada está ahí y la salida en el otro lado.
All right, come on. Everybody keep their eyes peeled.
Ojo, ¿puede ser que lo anuncien aquí? No creo, no. ¿Y qué pasa con los zombies esqueletos? No puedo ver correctamente, claramente. ¿Os sentís? ¿Soy el único que se siente observado? ¡Ojo! ¿Va a ser aquí? ¿Va a ser aquí? El creaking. Lo van a enseñar aquí, no me lo puedo yo creer. ¿Eso es experiencia? Se han cargado un aldeano. Ah, no. Señales. Socorro, me está atacando un monstruo. Lo van a enseñar aquí. Ojo,
I thought he said there were monsters. Yeah, where's the monster? All right, we've been here for a while and we haven't seen any monsters.
Llevamos aquí un rato y no hemos visto nada, ningún monstruo.
Which way was that again? Oh no, we're lost.
No, estamos perdidos. Se ha escuchado otra vez el bicho. ¿Dónde está el aldeano? 47 creo que he dicho. Ha vuelto a sonar. Mira, cada vez que no miran le matan. Va a ser un árbol. Va a ser un árbol. Lo que dijeron, si no miras te mata. ¿Ves? Les están matando cuando no miran. Ojo, se va a ver, Se va a ver, se va a ver. ¿Qué hay detrás de ese árbol? Ojo. No. Va a ser un árbol. Perdón por interrumpir el show. Continuamos con la Minecraft Live. Listo, tío. LOL.
It's been a long time since I first announced our Minecraft movie. We've taken our time to assemble an incredible team and to create an original, fun-filled take on the Minecraft universe. From us at Mojang, our partners at Warner Brothers and Legendary, our talented director Jared Hess, and some amazing
Están explicando que los directores de, los que están haciendo una peli que tienen mucho talento.
All with the goal of authentically capturing the spirit of Minecraft by working with people who play, love, and care about the game as much as you do. Let's hear from some fellow Minecrafters and take a closer look at how we made this film.
Van a enseñar cómo hicieron la peli. Y han dicho que la peli lo está haciendo gente que tiene mucho cariño en Minecraft. Y mucha experiencia. Están haciendo cosas nuevas.
We first started talking about making a movie, what is over a decade ago. We really wanted to honor the world. And then spending like
setas y cerezos. Ojo, lo de las setas no se vio.
We thought a lot about what kind of movie to do, and we chose live action because it's not something that's been seen before.
Esto no se vio, ¿no?
creators have made such amazing stories and short films and content in the animation space, and it was like, oh, this is the chance for us doing a film to do something different.
And also kind of wish fulfillment, because I always wondered, like, what would happen if I would wake up inside the Minecraft world? Like, how would I survive, and would I survive as
Están cuestionando qué harían ellos en el mundo de Minecraft, cómo sobrevivirían.
Going into this cubic dimension of the overworld and how those characters are engaging in that space, and it just seemed like so much fun.
Eso será un bicho.
Everything is cubic. Like everything is
Porque lógicamente es
We had just an absolutely
pantalla verde,
amazing crew of talented artists. You know, our
Eso era una espada de Netherite.
production designer for the original Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Eso era una espada de Netherite.
We also are working with Weta, and they all had their own personal relationship with the
Eso
game.
So when they started designing,
Creo que eso era el Wither.
It just really popped.
Ahí había 4 bloques.
What I like about what you did is that the choices you make.
O una Iron Golem o un Wither.
Part of that is because just like every Minecrafter, every player, they bring their own original story to what they're doing.
Cada jugador tiene una historia original en Minecraft.
This movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie. We have an ensemble of characters, these unlikely misfits that get thrown.
Se llama una película de Minecraft en vez de llamarse la película de Minecraft.
We experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through a tough time in his life, and
las
literally has to
cuevas.
create to survive.
You know, I saw him on the page and I was like reading the script, like, oh,
Dios.
he's like, you know, a young kid hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker and he's a creator. Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding.
Una gran parte de Minecraft ha sido los creadores de contenido.
Represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft.
Y está hablando de los que modean el juego, creo.
Vanilla Minecraft.
Sí, sí.
We've always said that Steve isn't really a character. Like Steve is what you make him, right?
Yeah.
Dicen que Steve no es un personaje, es lo que tú haces que se convierta en él, en plan.
He's such a huge fan of the game. After a long day of shooting, he was up until the wee hours of the night playing. It was so funny because he would show up and be like, oh, dude, it's no day. We got to try this thing, dude. You know, some build that he did or something gnarly that happened to him. He just loves the idea that he's able to bring his version of Steve to life.
Play it from the top one more time. Figuring out crafting was super fun. When the game came out, there wasn't a recipe book, and people were like, "Wait, what happens if I put this?"
Sí, que lo de crafteo fue muy gracioso porque la gente, por ejemplo, cuando salió del juego no sabían qué hacer.
The Jason Momoa character, Garrett, is a guy.
Es lo mismo que ha pasado a los personajes de Minecraft, por así decirlo.
In the late 1980s. And he kind of peaked then, but he's still stuck in the past. He's got a little bit of arrested development. He's holding on to that former glory.
We want to show you a short scene that shows Henry and Garrett and Steve. Steve is kind of demonstrating his skills, and then Garrett tries to demonstrate his skills.
Yeah, and Garrett's the noob.
Oh. Ojo, nueva escena.
This is a crafting table.
Esto es una mesa de crafteo.
Place these elements,
pones los elementos aquí.
Patterns, and you got yourself a sweet blade. You want to see a blade? I'll show you a blade.
¿Quieres ver una espada? Yo te enseñaré una espada.
Hammer.
Aquí es donde hizo la mierda esta, ¿no? ¿Lol?
That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here.
When we were designing crafting and talking about what should it look like, we basically started at the crafting table itself. We looked at the crafting table, we looked at the end-game texture, and it has this like super pixelated picture of like a hammer and a saw there on the side.
Vale, están explicando cómo hicieron el diseño de la mesa de crafteo, que en el juego se ve como un diseño súper pixelado de cómo hay un martillo y una sierra.
And thought it would be cool and kind of fun and gratifying to just give it a massive whack and then have things appear.
Vale, y que vino interesante, pues eso, que con el martillo apareciesen cosas.
Like when Steve holds a block, it's like this big, and there we actually found out that going 1 meter by 1 meter, which is like, 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it down, and the scale's like 60 centimeters cubed, which is 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. And then in the background and maybe in the foreground, we sometimes scaled it down a little bit. But
están explicando lo de los tamaños, que el tamaño fue un problema, porque son muy grandes, porque claro, es 1 metro por 1 metro un bloque.
What you experience in the game, but also make it work for human scale for different characters that are manipulating the environment and the world and throwing blocks, and make it be practical for that.
Chaval, míralo.
But still feel natural and organic to what people experience in the game, and feel authentic in that way.
Ojo, que no va a ser tan mala la peli, no parece, ¿eh?
The movie, everything that's gone into making it, all of the ideas, the point of view, and we cannot wait to share this movie with the world.
No podemos esperar para enseñar esta película al mundo. La abeja. Qué guapa. ¿Qué va?
The filmmakers are still hard at work on a Minecraft movie and collaborating closely with us at Mojang, as well as listening to the community to continue to shape and craft the film in a way that's fresh and new, but still authentic to the story.
Siguen escuchando a la comunidad.
Look for more exciting updates soon.
Para la peli. Para las actualizaciones de la peli. Y siguen haciendo esta broma.
Do you want to adventure through Minecraft biomes in real life?
Ojo.
You may have your chance with Minecraft Experience Villager Rescue.
Vale, van a explicar lo de la experiencia en la vida real de salvar aldeanos.
Let's take a
Y va a ser en... no sé dónde va a ser.
in Dallas this October.
En Dallas.
And
Eso.
spawning in cities near you in the future.
Es una experiencia de la vida real.
of Minecraft Experience. First thing is authenticity.
Wow, qué
our
guapo.
goal is to make sure that it is truly authentic for all of you folks. The second thing is defining a new lens from which you can interact with the game, with the IP, with the brand.
Qué guay.
This is the story of a village attacked by zombies, and it's your quest to go out
Es
and
una
save them.
historia de una aldea siendo atacada por zombies y tu decisión de salvarla.
Which allows us to do things like fight our mobs, chop down
Puedes hacer
trees,
cosas como romper árboles, pelear contra
everything that you do in the game,
enemigos.
only this time you've stepped inside it.
Sí.
This is an experience where you're
Cosas que
going
haréis
to
en el juego, dice.
feel and hear what it's like to be in Minecraft.
Ulo.
World premiere is in Dallas-Fort Worth, and then we'll see where we go. Head to the website and tell us where you want to
Vale, ahí
see
está la
the
página web por si alguien se quiere apuntar. Ostras, pilla un poco lejos de España.
And now it's time to reveal our completely new drop,
Van a enseñar el
releasing in a
drop.
few months. The team has been really
Empieza.
excited about the idea of adding a new
música
biome,
tenebrosa.
and we created one
Ojo.
with its own unique mood and identity.
Ojo. Se viene. ¡Oh! ¡El bioma nuevo! ¡Hola, qué guapo! ¡Hola!
During
¡Hola!
daytime, it's quiet,
¡Hola!
like almost serene in the new pale garden.
¡Hola, qué guapo! Me
While
recuerda
you
un
might
mod.
feel calm walking around in this forest,
Me
there's
recuerda un
also
mod.
an eerie mood.
Es un sitio silencioso y remoto.
Isn't quite right. Then, when darkness falls,
Cuando cae la
you
noche.
indeed feel another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize that you're
muy
not
tenebroso.
alone. There's something lurking in the shadows.
Y hay algo acechando la oscuridad. Ahí está.
So everything about this biome
Dime que sí.
feels unfamiliar, and this is by design. We want you to feel a bit curious
Va a ser un árbol.
and scared. Like, what is this place? Why is it so different from everything
Dios,
else?
qué guapo.
What we needed for the biome is to have like a low visibility, and we've created the pale hanging moss for this. This
Nuevas
really
raíces,
inhibits, like how much you can see and how far you can see, but you can still walk through it.
El musgo, sí que era
So
musgo.
You're traversing
Musgo.
through the forest and you're like trying
Era
to
musgo.
find everything, but you don't know what will be behind the hanging moss.
¿Cómo se llama el ítem? Ah, no han enseñado.
You kind of a strange feeling when you enter.
Cuando
It's
entras tienes un sentimiento como extraño.
quiet and a feeling of something weird's
Sí,
going on here.
como que es un bioma muy silencioso que te hace sentir como que algo está pasando ahí. Algo malo está pasando. Mira, está corrigiendo.
I really
Efectos de
like
sonido,
the ambiance
efectos
of the new
ambientales.
biome. It invokes really those eerie and spooky feelings.
Yes, eerie indeed. And turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows.
Y sí, realmente hay algo
creaking.
acechando. El creaking. ¡Oh! ¡Hola!
It's our first tree-like creature, and it's almost like it's camouflaging in the pale
¡Hala!
garden.
Es
and
un
when it's
árbol.
dark night, it's kind of hard to see it, except those like invisible.
Madre mía.
Yeah,
Han
and it
dicho
also
como
interacts
dijeron
with
que
those
fue.
trees, which is
O sea,
super
como el
fun.
tráiler.
Yeah, there's a
Si no le
special
miras,
block that
viene a
it
por
has
ti.
a connection to.
When you approach the creaking, you can actually realize that it doesn't take any damage, and when you try to hit it, it points you somewhere in the canopy.
Tienes que romper
That's
donde
where basically
apuntan.
the creaking heart is, and that's
¿Verdad?
what controls the mob.
Tienes que romper donde
One of the main
lo,
themes
algo que le
of the
controla.
Pale Garden and its inhabitants is that there's a lot of contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the creaking, we also wanted it to feel unfamiliar and different from other mobs, which is why we made it more asymmetric.
Lo querían
to
hacer
really
diferente a otros
go on
mods,
this
por eso es
point
tan
of, like, being
asimétrico.
different from everything else.
Qué guapo.
The creaking doesn't exist on its own.
Qué guapo.
It's more of like a puppet of the new block, the creaking heart.
So the creaking heart and its creaking
Lo que he dicho yo. Lo que he dicho yo. Es un núcleo que le controla.
Challenge or combat mechanic.
Y desaparece.
Both in the way that you need to destroy the heart.
Qué guapo.
To actually
Una mecánica totalmente
kill the
diferente, ¿eh?
creaking, and also of course that the creaking only
Como un
moves when
minijuego ahí raro.
So, don't blink.
No
I
pestañes.
really like the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you obtain it and then you can place it anywhere you want in the Minecraft world. So if you want to be as evil as the creaking heart itself, you can place it and make your friends really terrified.
Pensaba que le podías domesticar.
To embrace the quietness of Minecraft,
Va a
we
gritar,
added ambient sounds for this biome that only plays during the night, that comes from the blocks that surrounds you, that will make an even more creepier experience for the player.
Vale.
To do that, you need to play with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds.
Con todo ello,
to make creaking
corazón y medio full diamante.
creaky stuff that will make
No.
creaky sounds.
Medio cora.
Obviously, the biggest thing would be to gather wood and twigs and stuff like that, dead leaves, to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded
Espera,
salty
que no sé
sticks,
cómo
Swedish
que está lleno el
snack,
server,
Swedish.
que no te va a dejar.
And
Estoy
one
viendo
of
esto.
the biggest part actually of the sound is my table creaking, dragging.
No me lo
to the
creo.
floor,
Ha
and also
hecho
a
el
chair.
sonido del creaking con literalmente crujidos, ¿verdad?
I also recorded
Ojo,
teeth. It sounds a bit like bones, maybe, when the mob is walking. So it's a...
What do you mean by teeth? Oh, okay. So we wanted to make the biome very gray to give this very eerie feeling, right? And with these gray tones, a very fitting new wood set was going to be a white colored wood set. And this is something that players have wanted for a long time.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the pale oak wood set, especially that in a lot of places people paint their fences white, for example, for a white picket fence, and that will be exciting for a lot of players to actually represent themselves.
And then we also have like the hanging moss.
Hanging moss.
And you can bone wheel it, so it's renewable. So I think like just bringing it as well and maybe put it in a greenhouse and things
como una raíz.
from the roof, or like a wild garden. Something like that would be really fun to build with it, I think.
Yeah, and it's also a really unique carpet moss because it also spreads all over the sides of the blocks.
Mira qué guapo.
And that also looks really great.
Hola, se sube por
We
las
look for a lot
paredes.
of inspiration, so we've looked at all these kind of different forests all over the world. A tree that stood out was like the willow tree, like because it's very hanging,
Se han
there's a lot of,
inspirado a
like,
este.
drapery, and
Este árbol,
feels
sé cuál es.
very eerie. Then we looked at like Spanish moss. This was like the inspiration for the pale hanging
Spanish.
moss that we've used in the biome.
Es que está,
essentially.
creo que ha dicho español,
This
¿eh?
gives this like drapey feeling without being willow trees, and it was a little bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome.
Es que yo que ese
and could
árbol sí lo he
also
visto
be
más una
used
vez.
as, like building blocks.
O sea, vale, y spawnean mobs hostiles que no sean el creaking.
We are super excited to see what you do with these new features and the new game.
Me pregunto.
We want to create connections between features because the
Pero puedes poner este mob. Es como la isla de casetas.
And the creaking heart and its puppet creaking, it really has a new way of creating this kind of connection. So it's gonna be really fun to see you all
Explicando la
experience.
mecánica.
And it's actually coming to snapshots, previews, and betas very soon. So
Dentro de poco
soon
ya
you can all try
snapshots
that.
y previews de... Ojo, algo más, por favor, dime que sí.
Villager number 9 here. Sorry for interrupting again, but
Perdón por interrumpir otra vez.
just escaped from the spooky forest. And I'd just like to state, like I said earlier, that I was right. There is in fact a monster in
Tenía
the woods
razón,
that
como, o sea,
looks
como he
like
dicho antes, tenía razón, hay un monstruo.
like wood. What? That's a lie. You didn't believe that at all. Many didn't believe me. But in my heroic foray into the
Nadie me
spooky
creía.
forest, I, villager number 9, single-handedly discovered the creature that I shall now name the Crunching. It's called a creaking. It
The Crunching.
said its name.
The
Maybe I should go
Crunching.
into monster hunting. I'm clearly very good
Ojo.
at it. Villager number 9.
Vale, la pregunta, ¿es un spawner? Eso no lo he escuchado. ¿Es un spawner eso si lo rompes con toque será?
Now back to Minecraft.
Qué guapo.
Stick around with us for the first ever playthrough of the Pale Garden in our after show, starting in just a few moments.
¿Qué?
Our developers will take us on a deeper dive through
Sí,
the
están
new
explicando que ahora van a
as we
jugar a
bravely
la actualización
explore
nueva,
this new
pero...
biome together. These new game drops can be played in betas and
Será un
snapshots soon,
spawner, pues,
and will release
realmente.
to everyone in the next few months.
Pero no...
We hope you're as excited as us about everything happening in
¿Ya?
the world of Minecraft.
¿Ya?
Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without
No.
all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, a
No.
huge thank you.
Ya está. Pero no había un tráiler nuevo de la peli. Solo ha habido... No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. Y ahora van a jugar.
We're excited
Solo.
you're joining us for the after show where we're going to deep dive into the next game drop with a bunch of people from the team, like this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm Marco. I'm a gameplay engineer working on the Bedrock side of things, and yeah, I worked on this game drop.
And my name is Anna, and I'm the producer who worked on this game drop.
And I'm Jens, Chief
Tío, pero qué
Creative
incómodos están ahí, ¿no?
Yes, and you did not work on this game drop.
I did not.
We're going to drop you into the game and then just see how you do, yes.
Looking forward to it.
Hermano, pero
So
como...
what we're going to do is we're going to jump
Están
into
más
the game. We have a
incómodos
bunch of
los
different things
pobres.
we're going to play through. And the first thing we're going to start with is, don't worry, the Pale Garden in the daytime. So Jens and Anna will be the first to start playing.
Let's go.
Okay. So far, not so pale.
Getting there, getting there.
Que me-
Here we are.
El
Yeah, so
idioma
you
me
can see
parece
why it's called
raro.
Big Garden, definitely.
En plan...
Yeah,
No me
we
parece
wanted
muy...
to go for a look, which
Por así
is,
decirlo,
eerie,
Minecrafty, porque estás
more
de
than,
repente
we don't-
en una
we
jungla y te
didn't
aparece
want
este
this place
bioma,
to be,
tío.
Terrifying, but
Yeah.
we wanted player to feel like there was something wrong,
O sea,
especially when you
sin
contrast this with
animales
other biomes,
pasivos,
like
en
the
plan
dark forest,
cerdos y
right?
eso.
The dark forest is really similar, but like yeah,
Bueno,
it feels like
los
something
sonidos
is
están
wrong here.
guapos,
It make it become pale. There is all this
Pero, uy.
vegetation, so you get the contrast.
Yeah, I love how it's just all of a sudden you go from this like bright contrasty world to like desaturated as soon as you walk in. Even the sky is like
Yes.
gray.
Yeah. Then there's no music. There's some eerie sounds playing. So yeah, it's really unique atmosphere.
Anna, are you bone mealing it?
Se puede poner pasto,
Yeah,
o sea, se puede poner hierro encima de eso.
It's a new family of moss that we are adding. So we have the hanging one, but also the block,
Puedes trepar.
the carpet, and for these blocks we were inspired from the Spanish moss and the white moss, and we kind of blended them.
Spanish, ¿no?
Yeah,
Lo ha dicho otra vez.
a unique block.
I feel like builders will really like design their world in super cool ways.
Yeah, especially with the moss carpet is really fun because when you place it, it kind of gets a random configuration
eso.
and creeps up to neighboring blocks.
Vale, en
up
conclusión,
to
¿cuántas
two
cosas van a
blocks
meter
tall.
nuevas en este drop?
It's
Una,
really
dos,
cool. And the
o
new
sea,
wood set,
el
we're
musgo.
gonna see a
El
whole
musgo,
village
pero
built today,
en...
but it's really nice to have that
En bloque
like,
pequeño,
white
madera,
color
hojas,
scheme.
raíces del techo.
Okay, let's look at a
Y
creaking
el
before
creaking.
we have to take one on because
Y el,
we're
bueno,
in
y el bloque
creative
que le
mode, so
spawnea.
probably a
7
good
cosas.
time to see it up close. It really... Okay,
you can immediately tell how it will blend in with the trees
Yeah.
and the biome. Since right now I'm like, wait.
Where is it?
7 cosas.
But yeah, like from if you're not
Y no tiene
seeing
drop.
the highs and
Espérate,
highs
no
on
tiene
it,
drop
on
ahora que lo
some
pienso.
occasions it's really hard to tell where it is. And
Escucha, entonces, ¿para qué te
imagine, like,
sirve
this at
matarlo?
night, you're in this forest by yourself, and yeah, you hear some noises, and then you start to see a silhouette in the distance. It's really something. It behaves a bit differently in creative mode. In mod, you can actually kill it. Instead, in survival, is yeah.
Ostras.
Because
En creativo lo ha matado, claro.
Jens, was that you?
I think we both did.
No tiene drop, Eso es una mierda. O sea, un mod que no te viene, o sea,
I think it's really cool how not only is it tree-like, but it also
vale, guardia no
has these,
tenía
like,
drop,
the
por
legs feel
ejemplo,
like they're roots
pero
in the
tenía
ground.
una
It's actually
ciudad entera por
rotated. If you
lootear.
try to push it, you
Y no,
can't,
o
because
sea, no
it's
pasa nada
rooted
porque
in
no
the
tenía drop,
ground.
pero
It said
este,
push, not kill, just so we're all
que lo único que consigues en el bosque es madera.
So yeah, we really wanted to
¿Para qué te
satisfy
sirve ir de
this
noche?
thing, which is when it's connected to it, to the creaking art, is invulnerable, and it's really part of the block. Is connected to it through rules.
¿Para qué te
you can
sirve ir
move
de
it,
noche? En plan, no...
yeah.
It's pretty amazing to look at it here, and when you see the trees behind it, it just blends in
Yeah.
so much, even with its, like, even with the moss.
Yeah.
Okay,
No sé,
Jens,
la
are you
verdad.
feeling ready? Because now you're going to take one on outside of this nice, safe pale garden.
Absolutely, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I'm usually very cautious and take things very carefully, so I think this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I'm used to.
I'm not cautious at all.
Yeah.
I just risk everything all the time.
Vale, me siento un poco decepcionado, pero no del todo porque sé que van a ser más de una autorización al año.
I
Pues
rage quit a lot
probablemente,
and then I can't play for a while because I mean it
yo qué
usually
sé,
has to do with
en
lava.
marzo, abril,
I don't know.
tengamos
From the beginning,
otro
I've been a
drop.
lava magnet.
O sea, otra mini
No,
Minecraft
it
Life.
always happens, then I can't go back for anything.
Who doesn't love a hot bath, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Pero seguramente será una Minecraft Life,
I'll
pero
try to think of
diferente.
it next time I die. Okay, so Jens, you're gonna go in now. You're gonna take on the creaking. The three of us are just gonna get to sit here and watch and comment on your playing.
Yes.
It won't only be the creaking though.
No.
Guardianes de
all the
noche,
usual
Ojo.
Scary things you find in dark forests.
It's a cow. You know, typical.
Te asusta por matar una vaca, tío. No puede ser.
Very aggressive way. It feels like it felt different in the pale
¿Por qué
garden.
tiene dos hachas, Jeff? ¿Qué? ¿Por qué va con dos hachas, tío?
What will I find here?
Okay.
¿Y por qué va
let's
con dos
see,
maderas en
Jens,
el
if you can
inventario?
find a creaking.
So
Really
far, it's very calm.
Yeah.
It is very calm.
¿Por qué? ¿Nos quiere dar a entender algo?
okay.
Ha sonado ahí.
There it is. Yes.
Un creeper. Vale, pues, bien, vale. Pueden spawnear mobs.
Oh, now there's two of them.
Jens,
Hay
you
dos.
have two creaking.
Vale, la cuestión. Esto puede llegar a ser muy complicado.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Porque si se te juntan dos o tres, ojo,
Where the creaking art is, right? So
Ojo,
it's invulnerable, it's trying to punch it, but nothing is happening, but yeah, they...
Oops. And I fell in a hole.
Claro, te caes, no le miras y se te puede tirar encima.
Now it's not looking at the creaking, so they're gonna sneak
there
up
it
on
is.
him.
Ow!
Oh, yes.
¿Cuánto lo ha quitado? ¿Cuánto lo ha quitado?
Anna, you were telling me that that's pretty challenging,
no han
like the
puesto.
mob and the block being linked.
Yeah,
Otro
we
proyecto,
haven't
¿ves? Tres.
done
Ostras,
anything like this before, where you can't actually hurt the mob, but you need to find a block that it's interacting with. So it was both a fun design challenge and a nice challenge for our engineers.
Oops.
Oh, yes.
Dios.
Jens's commentary. Whoops.
Yeah, so trying to... Ow.
There are. How do you have so many?
Un corazón o medio corazón.
Same hole again.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out...
¿Es tan difícil el juego? A lo mejor no,
Okay, yeah,
there it
that's
is.
Okay.
Vale,
You
tiene...
found one.
Ah, tiene toque de seda, ¿no?
destroyed one.
Okay, so you destroyed one, then
Sí,
it's just kind
por
of
eso tiene dos
cruising
hachas.
away.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
we have
falls apart.
Okay, the next one, Jens, can you use Silk Touch and actually take the creaking heart with
Yeah,
you?
I'll try that.
Don't
So
fall
it's in
into
this
a
tree?
hole again, Jens.
No. Yeah, it's walking backwards. It's not safest. Let's see.
Yeah,
Where is it?
I mean, trying to keep
Okay,
Lo
here.
raro que me parece que no puedan,
So now I have an axe
en
with
plan, que no
silk
tengan ni un
touch,
drop,
so
aunque sea un palo. Un
get it,
palo,
and that
yo qué sé,
destroys the creaking,
un
and
palo,
I get,
un tronco,
the-
alguna tontería,
I
¿sabes,
get the
no?
creaking heart.
That's amazing.
Nice.
So, but it was a quite calm night. Anyway,
Yeah,
we
La
got one
cuest-
creeper. Oh, there we have a zombie.
Bueno, no, está pensando una cosa, pero no.
But still, trying to keep this in view while finding the heart is.
Para hay mobs hostiles.
I kind of forgot that the zombie would attack me. I was like, hey, I'm
Eso es
looking
bueno.
at you.
And like, this is super easy. Then
Eso es
all of a
muy
sudden,
bueno.
Everything is spawning at you.
Okay, so now I'm walking backward.
Están guapas las
I think
partículas.
you did a
Están
good
guapas.
job. You not only killed a creaking heart, but then you actually like took one with you.
Yeah, thankfully I have. Oops.
Uy, no es tan difícil. No creo que es tan difícil.
Yes.
Está tan
I
fácil.
have iron armor, so I'm not completely unprotected. But
Okay.
okay, there's another one.
Yo creo que estará en
So where
fácil.
are you?
No, it's
Oh.
him,
Oh,
it's
it's
him,
right
okay.
there.
Ah, it's that
He caught
one.
up with you because you lost track of him.
Because not
Yo creo que
only
estará
are
en
they
fácil, porque
linked,
el
but they
creeper le quita
also
muy
have,
poca
like, a
vida y está
perimeter
muy
that they
cerca
have
de
to
él.
stay in.
They have a territory of 32 blocks, so if they get to the edge of
Está
it,
guapo
they
que el
will
bloque
just,
son,
they
no
won't
es
be
un
able to
palo,
stand further away
son...
because they're connected to the block. It's not like they can go.
Sí, como la madera esta de... ¿Cómo se llama? De manglar.
It's a bit hard to see.
No, como la de roble oscuro, se parece el árbol, la generación del tronco.
Okay.
All right.
That was very impressive.
Similar.
Three creakings at
Yeah,
the same
three
time.
creakings. That's awesome.
Me
Okay,
faltan
now
cosas, tío.
we're gonna let you
Una
rest
flor.
for a second after that tough
O algo
experience with
así.
the creaking.
Muy vacío el bioma, me parece.
How often is the team play testing as you're building out the features?
It's I mean, it's a continuous process, right? Because the moment you build something, then you have to play it right after, right? To check if everything is all right. But beside that, then we have more extensive
Lo veo muy
playtesting
vacío.
that is scheduled on certain phases of the development.
A ver, la cuestión es que luego puedo meter
Testing within the
cosas,
team we do
más
almost
cosas.
daily, like just loading it on someone's
Eso puede
computer,
ser.
going over there and testing.
Porque,
Well, I mean,
por
that's the
ejemplo, de
dream, right?
Tricky
You're just gonna
Trials,
play Minecraft
luego metieron un
every
huevo
day.
de cosas diferentes.
Jens, you've played this before, so you've
O sea
seen it. This
que,
wasn't your
Yes.
first
que todavía
creaking
estamos a tiempo de que metan más
No,
cosas.
it wasn't. No, so I
Hasta que lo
asked,
publiquen.
Can I have a build? And yeah.
Hay tiempo.
Anna provided, so I've been able to playtest, and I'm really impressed.
Lo que me rabia me da
It's been
es
amazing
lo
what
de
the
la
team
película, tío,
has
porque
made. I think that it's always fun to see
la
like, the ideas
película,
come to
en
life,
plan,
and especially
han
with the
enseñado
creaking and the
cositas
creaking
de cómo
part,
se
how many
grabaron y
different
bueno, y se han
teams
visto
had to work
algún
on
easter
it
egg
with art and
que luego me
sound
gustaría
and
ver porque creo que he visto la voy a ver,
gameplay. It like
pero pensaba que iban a ser un trailer, tío, y
Thank you. We can't wait to see what players do with this when it's out, because
Me
that's
da un
the
poco de
most
rabia.
inspiring, of course, because our players are so much more creative than we can ever be.
Yeah, we
nada, que están hablando
had
cosas
some
así un
friends
poco
actually
sin
create
relevancia.
some builds that we can jump into the game. So now it's going to be Jens and I playing. Woo, I'm going back to like old school days here, playing and talking at the same time. So we're in a really cool village.
Claro, películas de terror, yo creo.
The idea was that they use the new wood set
Ojo.
in all different ways. And
Hola.
I'm so impressed with how
He visto una cosa que me ha
different
gustado, con Deep Slate.
Yeah, there are like so many different things you can do. Like the first thing that comes to mind for me is especially seeing that gazebo is like Helvish. You know, like yeah, it's
Bueno, que
there's
representa
white
también
wood
los
and
dos.
it's really fantasy with the lanterns and everything. But there's also like more modern things you can do, right?
I love the modern, like you're
El
exactly
sapling,
right.
el
It's very
sapling, el
fantasy, but
sapling.
then also
Está
very
bien el sapling.
modern.
Ostras, el sapling
Anna, you
está
told
guapo,
me
eh.
you thought it had this, like,
Eso es lo que faltaba. Entonces son 8
millennial
ítems. Claro, mira lo que guapo el sapling. 8 ítems en total.
I really love that.
Te he
For
contado
my
7.
future builds, I'm gonna use it a lot. But something else I really like besides the color palette is also like the beautiful details. Like if we look at one
Ah, no,
of the
claro, y la
doors,
trampilla escalera. Ah, no, ni todos son más.
little details.
Claro, no he contado las variantes.
It really looks, this one looks really different and it has almost
Claro, si
a
cuentas troncos, sin corteza y eso son más. Sin corteza está muy guapo, eh. Sin corteza está guapísimo. Dios, está muy guapo.
Yes, yeah. As you can see, it's really versatile, and that's
Son más ítems, obviamente.
I don't know, extra dimension, I guess, to the builds because it overlaps and creates interesting effects, and it's super easy to use. You just place it gets random configuration, so you get a bit of variety.
Aquí siempre están explicando formas de usarlo.
I just want to have not even a house,
y
just
más cosas que,
saplings.
que no están explicando nada nuevo.
Look at, I think are so cute.
Está guapo el sapling, es como muy retorcido.
With the branches coming down.
A ver, creo que no escucho mal, pero creo que se han explicado en un árbol español. Está muy guay eso.
This was your idea, Marco, of how you might use the creakings to protect yourself.
¿Cómo? ¿Que puedes usar el kicking para protegerte a ti?
Yeah, you know, because the creaking is kind of protecting its own forest, right? So the same way the players could use it to protect their own base by creating devices that activate and fend off enemies.
Se activa si tiene un bloque arriba y abajo.
So this is a piston that's going to, I mean, because basically
vale, eso no lo puedes tener en el aire.
have the creaking heart work when it's in between
Lo acabo de explicar. Joder, lo he explicado yo antes que ella. Sí, lo acabo de explicar. Tiene que estar alineado con un bloque arriba y un bloque abajo.
So it needs to be aligned. And
Lo he explicado yo justo. Ostras, esto es interesante. Ojo, esto me interesa a mí.
It needs to be nighttime as well.
Oh, yes.
Tiene que ser de noche, obviamente. Lo han explicado antes. Ojo.
Okay.
Espérate, ¿esto matará automáticamente mobs?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah.
Vale, te atacan.
There it is.
Si no te atacas, bomba.
This little contraption made it.
So I had other plans than like using it for protection. I was thinking of more like more scheming.
Pranking.
I love that idea.
Estaba pensando más en hacer bromas con él. Por favor.
Good. I was like, oh yeah.
¿Pero te mata o no? Cuando lo spawneas tú.
What about scare everyone?
Yeah.
I love how it activates too. And the color changes.
Pero por favor, muévete a ver si te ataca. Por favor, muévete. No te ataca. Siempre hay uno mirando, tío, ¿no? Creo que no van a enseñarlo.
Fun thing also is that if now you deactivate the piston, the block will, the creaking guard will still stay on because there's a creaking spawned.
Okay.
Yeah, you see now it stays because otherwise it would be too easy.
Vale, por eso no lo han puesto drop, porque podrías farmear bastísimo.
I don't know, nothing seconds if you have an axe and then the creaking disappears. Instead, we want you to actually engage with the block.
Pero no les está atacando.
Okay, so once it's activated, you have to destroy it. Yeah. Destroy the block. You can't just destroy everything around it.
Or you wait for.
Por eso no se ha puesto drop, tiene sentido, la verdad. Tendría sentido, yo creo.
Can be a long wait.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I just want to say like the new wood set is really nice.
Joder, me quedo con dudas, ¿Matará enemigos? No creo, ¿no? Porque podrías hacer como si fuese un golem de hierro, pero inmortal.
You can bring other wood types in and actually build something in a completely different environment that makes it feel very, very unique.
Y se pueden hacer cosas muy guapas.
That's a really good idea for
Con
all of
un
our builders,
creaking
which is definitely not me.
que mate mobs, O pacíficos.
Okay, now we're gonna go to our very last challenge. I am definitely not doing it though. Marco.
Okay.
Vale, ¿van a ir al último desafío?
Take Jens
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
So we've built a full arena for the two of you, player versus player.
Vale, han hecho una
What you're
arena.
gonna do is inside the arena, there's a grass side and a sand side. Marco, which one are you? You're grass.
Yeah.
Jens, you're sand. In the arena, there are a bunch of creaking hearts with creaking spawning all over. You need to use Silk Touch, take the creaking heart, and then each time deliver it into your side's like goal area. You need to get 7
Van a
of
hacer
them.
una arena, ¿no?
One thing that you'll notice is each time you put it into the goal, it will spawn more creaking because you are actually activating the heart again. So, any final words?
¿Qué van a hacer? O sea, una competición sin más, ¿no?
The best one, I guess.
Best one.
The one that delivers 7 creaking hearts.
Yeah,
That's really
Yes, the one that does 7 creaking hearts.
Bueno, yo creo que por aquí vamos a dejar de ver esto porque esto ya no van a enseñar nada interesante, la verdad.
3, 2, 1.
Mientras que lo vemos así un poco de fondo, mira, yo tengo varias dudas. Tengo varias dudas. Lo primero, lo que he dicho de matar a mobs. Es que eso es bastante interesante. Matar a mobs tanto o pacíficos o hostiles. Porque con eso se puede hacer 1.000.000 de granjas. Se pueden hacer varias granjas. Luego, si los spawneas y no te mata, también podría ser buena. A ver, si lo están colocando ahí, supongo que no les matará. ¿No? Hace muy poco daño. Digo yo que si lo ponen ellos no les matará a ellos. Tengo yo la sensación, la verdad. No sé, vamos a ver a terminar ahora simplemente para saber quién gana.
Maybe they went to Jens. Did you get one?
Yes. Oh, here they are. Okay.
Okay, on Marco's
Hay un conejo.
Three creaking looking at him.
Hay un conejo. ¿Le matará? Ojo, hay que estar atentos, ¿eh?
Oh, Jens has a third one.
Okay, Jens has 3. There is like just hearing all of the sounds of like the snapping and
That we have one.
Guapo, los efectos de sonido es lo mejor.
especially after knowing from Sandra it was like teeth and pretzel sticks.
Oh.
She can really do magic with weird things.
Yes.
Okay, 4.
Oh, Jens has 4. Marco, are you still at 2? Are you
Se va a
about to
morir.
die?
Yeah.
No!
Eat something. All right, have food.
Eat. Oh no! But I guess don't eat next to it.
Se están complicando yo creo que mucho. Pero no creo que sea tan complicado, la verdad.
Okay.
No, but they can come from behind. No.
Okay.
Hombre, si se te juntas 20 quizás sí sea complicado, ¿no?
Okay.
Dios mío, pero cuántos
Marco has
hay.
some health coming back slowly.
I don't know which
Hay muchos, ¿eh?
Okay, here's one, and there's the creaking, and those one.
Se me está quedando esa duda, lo de si mata. Se me están quedando esas dos dudas. Si matarán mobs y si serán pacíficos cuando les pones tú.
Yes, that's true. Okay, Marco just
Never mind.
Y tampoco da experiencia. Porque si lo puedes spawnear tú.
eat again so you don't die.
Where did it go?
Yo creo que o tiene alguna funcionalidad es un mod totalmente inútil.
Every time you
O tiene una de las dos funcionalidades que yo he dicho o es totalmente inútil. Porque no te da experiencia y no dropea nada, obviamente, porque lo puedes exponer tú las veces que quieras.
If I only remembered which. Oh, I have it.
No sé. O hace una de las dos cosas que he dicho yo o es totalmente inútil.
horde of them following you.
Nice.
What is a group of creaking called?
Oh, where did it go? Stop.
You're gonna have to stop.
I'm stuck.
Crunch or creaking.
No creo que vayan a enseñar nada más, pero por si acaso.
What's your problem yet?
Ostras.
I'm locked in, and I can't move them.
Ha muerto, ¿no? Uy.
I got him.
Yes, you were actually trapped.
Yes, I can't
Hasta a
move
punto,
them,
¿eh?
so- Okay, 7.
Y ha ganado.
Well done, Jens.
Okay,
Thank you, thank you,
well
thank you.
done. Yes, well done, Marco. I mean, you know, it's
Pero
hard to take
no
on
me he dado
Jens.
cuenta, le estaba atacando los que ha spawneado él, ¿no?
I tried.
Eso no me he dado cuenta.
Thank you three so much for playing. We're so
Creo-
excited
creo-
for all of
creo
you
que está
to get to
spawneando,
play
o
this
sea,
new
está
game
matando lo que
drop.
spawneó él.
Having so much fun. You can play it in beta preview and snapshot.
Coming soon,
very
o sea,
soon.
lo están repitiendo
Check
varias veces.
Minecraft.net and all of our Minecraft socials for more fun things coming soon.
En breves lo-
But thank you so much for hanging out with us at Minecraft Live and at the after show.
Lo estrenarán.
Bye.
Bye.
Y hasta aquí la Minecraft Live, ¿no? ¿Algo más? ¿Y esto qué? Está yendo con... No me lo puedo ni creer. Nada, pues hasta aquí la Minecraft Live. Ha estado... Sin más, ¿no? Ya dijeron que iban a hacer menos contenido, pero más actualizaciones en un año, entonces pues normal, ¿no? Que haya sido así de poco. Lo que sí, antes de nada, Quiero ver esto. Aquí. Me pasa. Aquí estás. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué es esto? Oye, ¿qué es eso? ¿Es un cubo con alas? ¿Qué es eso, tío? Porque si parece un Wither, ¿no? O son bloques de hierro. Es que a lo mejor es un golem. Sí, aquí hay otro. Estos eran golems. ¿Y esto es la cabeza del golem? ¿O qué es esto, tío? Un ajolote, ¿eh? Pero esto casi seguro serán Iron Golems. Iron Golems. Nada, pues ya está. Será la duda. Ah, pues ha estado bien. Ha habido cosas mucho mejores. Pero bueno. Ha estado guay, está guay. Está bien.